As if circuses aren't creepy enough already, the promos for American Horror Story Freak Show have us never wanting to see a clown again. Well, in real life that is, because I totally want to see the show. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm so excited to see what this season has to offer, and if you're on the same page and enjoy the show's morbidly freaky characters and weird plot lines, you've come to the right place, because today we're breaking down all the things we actually know so far about American Horror Story Freak Show. First up, aside from the occasional flashback, the entire season will be taking place in Jupiter, Florida in the 1950s, and as you probably assumed, it's centered around a group of freak show performers, led by the delightfully wicked Jessica Lange. So let's start off with the new characters. First up, we've got the necessity for any good circus, the bearded lady. My hero, Kathy Bates, will be taking on the coveted role, and is quite possibly the best fit ever. And I know it's a little soon, but we might smell, yes, that might be the scent of another possible Emmy we have here. But anyway, a couple things we do know about this lovely bearded lady is that she's named Ethel Darling, and she's pretty much Jessica Lange's right-hand woman, and her son is played by Evan Peters, who ironically has no beard at all. Which brings us to Evan Peters' character. As we saw in the first extended teaser, Evan's character, whose name is Jimmy Darling, has kind of claw-like hands, but is quite the ladies' man, because who doesn't like a guy with claws for hands? Maybe he gets it from his dad? Speaking of Evan Peters' dad, who would be man enough to marry a bearded lady, might you ask? The world's strongest man, Oddby, who is apparently named Wendell Del Torito and is being played by Michael Chiklis, and can we please take note of his really sweet stash. The next name in our list of freaks happens to be the current wife of the previously mentioned strongman. She's being played by Angela Bassett, and apparently things didn't work out between the strongman and the bearded lady, and he has since opted for someone a bit more feminine, aka a woman who has 3 boobs and is named Desiree Dupree. Speaking of people with extra appendages, the next thing we know about the season, and what I'm possibly most excited to see come to life, is that Sarah Paulsen will be playing Conjoined twins. Their names are Bet and Dot Tatler, and supposedly Lange's character recruited the twins in order to boost ticket sales of the failing freak show. So sad. Okay, now on to the queen of the show. Yes, we're obviously talking about Jessica Lange, who will be playing the show's ringleader, Elsa Mars. Apparently she'll be playing a German cabaret star turned freak show leader. Normal. Next up, we've got one of the best casting decisions ever made. Yes, Joycey Amgay, aka the world's smallest woman, will also be joining the show, and we could not be more excited to see her hit the small screen. Okay, so of course every season of AHS has a main villain, which brings us to our next fact. This season's will be played by Carroll Lynch, who's playing a character named Twisty. Now honestly, I already don't like clowns, and the fact that his name is Twisty, I mean really, I just can't. And as if the name isn't creepy enough, apparently his character is a retired clown who is not so thrilled by the arrival of this new freak show. So naturally he sets out to make their lives a living hell. P.S. According to Ryan Murphy, his costume involves a mask on the lower part of his face, and at some point in the season we'll be seeing what's underneath, which Murphy says will make us, quote, faint in terror. But moving on, the next tidbit on our list has something to do with the newbies making appearances this season. First, we've got the one and only Patti LaBelle, who will be playing Gabourey Sidibe's mother, who has gone missing after beginning to unravel the murderous secrets of this creepy-ass clown. And another new face, much to my excitement, is the very attractive Matt Bomer. But sadly, he'll only be joining the cast for a mere single episode, and all we know about his character is that Ryan Murphy described him as warped. Moving on to our seasoned vets, the lovely Gabourey Sidibe will be returning yet again to play a young socialite named Patricia, who also happens to be the daughter of LaBelle's character. She returns home after her mom goes missing, apparently while uncovering the secrets of this clown. Meanwhile, Emma Roberts and Dennis O'Hare will also be returning, this time as a pair of con artists. And while we don't know much else about their characters, Emma did reveal to E! That not only is Freak Show going to be way scarier than past seasons, but it even gave her nightmares. Next up, also returning will be Frances Conroy, playing a woman named Matilda Hapschat, who happens to have a son that wants to join the Freak Show. Because you know what young man wouldn't want to join a freak show? But wait, we also just recently received word that the best character in the history of the show, all seasons, Pepper from Asylum, will be returning as the character Pepper. Apparently we'll be seeing what poor little Peps was doing before she headed out to the asylum. Okay, now the final thing I will leave you with is the cryptic name of the first episode. According to IMDb, the October 8th premiere will be titled Monster Among Us. I think it's safe to say there's probably going to be more than one monster here, but whatever you say, internet.
It's gonna be an awful day.
Unfortunately, that's all the info we've got for now, but keep it locked right here because you know we'll keep you updated with all the juicy details we'll find out about season 4. And mark your calendars now, guys, because HS Freak Show premieres on FX on October 8th. I know I'll be watching. Let me know if you will be. And if you have any theories about this season, let me know in the comments below. And probably should click here because we also counted down some things that you might not know about the rest of the seasons. And I mean, you could also probably subscribe while you're at it. I'm Lily Marston. Thanks for watching.